Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are officially around 10 weeks out from my national show where I will be going for my pro card, hopefully. So 10 weeks. I just weighed in this morning. I did my cardio. I'm only up around 4 or 5 pounds from my stage weight now 6 weeks ago. Yeah, 6 weeks ago I competed. So we've been holding really nicely. We're obviously back in prep. So I just did my 35 minutes on the elliptical. We've put back in more intense cardio per se, as opposed to like an incline treadmill walk. So pushing with cardio, my goal this competition is to come in much leaner and drier. So this prep, I'll be pushing a little bit harder. Just gonna have my coffee. Today is a high day and a rest day, so my carbs are a little bit higher, and I will just be kind of relaxing today. No gym. I trained shoulders yesterday. I'm feeling a bit of tightness in my triceps, so thankfully today I'm getting some body work done. I'm going to a new bodywork person, just trying out different people to see who can help me with my slight injuries, and I'm pretty happy with the guy I've been going to, so you guys will see that later. I had to roll some footage of me making my coffee because we got a new coffee machine and it has brought me so much joy, and Tolga loves it. Like, it is so good, just true espresso. So this has been my like crutch, and it probably will be up until I have to cut caffeine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to chill this morning, and then we're gonna make meal one. I've got my massage later. It is check-in day, so all of my clients check in either yesterday or today, so I've got some check-ins to go through. And yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys along on a day in my life. Let's have a little coffee chat, shall we, while I'm sitting here kind of getting ready for the day. I guess I kind of wanted to talk about my mentality going into this prep, because a lot of people will warn you about going prep after prep after prep. It's a lot on you mentally and physically. Realistically, I felt like the time that I reversed out of my last show, it wasn't much of a reverse. It was just a few weeks of kind of enjoying my food a bit more and focusing on getting my strength and energy back in the gym. And I think we did exactly that. I think it was a little bit hard to switch my mind back onto prep and go back to being on a strict meal plan, but realistically, one day of just getting back on that plan was enough, and that was all I needed to just get back into that routine and that mentality. So I feel like the longer I would have spent not on plan, the harder it would have been to get back to it. So I'm glad we took just a short break, and I feel like my mentality is there to push forward. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I am pretty excited for this prep, more so just to see how much better I can look, because realistically I was looking at my last show 10 weeks out, and I'm looking at myself now and I'm thinking, do I look 10 weeks out? Like, I'm afraid, because I'm so used to looking as lean as I did those last couple weeks before the show. I think that's just the headspace I've been living in for a while. So I was looking at my pictures from last prep. So this was the 10-week point last prep. This was mid-January. Looking back at my weight logs, I was around 169. So I'm 165 now. I'm visibly leaner than I was then. I have more lines still in my hamstrings, way more lines in my quads. I feel like my legs were one of the last things to lose, and I've kind of held my waist. So comparing these photos, taking a step back, not getting in my own head, because that's going to be probably my biggest enemy this prep, is just my own mentality towards this. So as long as I can kind of look at the bigger picture and recognize, like, I still have vascularity in my legs, I've still held on to this shape, there's only better from here. And the main focus, like the real main focus, is maintaining as much muscle mass as I can. So because I'm going through another rinse and repeat cycle of cutting, we want to make sure we can hold on to as much muscle tissue as possible. And the key there, because the food's going to be taken away from you regardless, the key there is keeping my training very intense, still trying to push the same weights, keeping my strength, keeping my intensity, and just training super, super hard. In addition to being on point with every other aspect of my recovery and my food and what I'm doing outside of the gym. But for the most part, I know I need to really, really push with my training because that's what's going to improve the way I look on stage in a few weeks. So yeah, just thought I'd get that out there and let you guys know what I'm going through mentally. But I'm in a really good place. I'm very excited. I feel like there's a lot of support from my team right now, from just the people around me and my sponsors. So I've got a really good support system. Just got to keep that in the back of my mind, not let the pressure get to me, and do what I do best and bodybuild. Lay's on prep too, so let's make her meal first. She gets 1 cup of her salmon and sweet potato formula. She also gets some sardines. She's gonna get a whole sardine today, spine and all. She loves stinky fish. But she's got goals too, so she's actually in a bit of a bulk right now. She's trying to put on some mass. And she's got tummy issues, so we also add some pumpkin. Big scoop of pumpkin. This is her meal. Soleil, breakfast. Just kidding. Meal 1 on my high day is 2 eggs, and then I meant to have 100 grams of egg whites, but we're of course out of egg whites. We did have an order coming in from Muscle Egg. We've been ordering just full gallons of egg whites, so that should be coming later today. So for now, I've just substituted that with some Greek yogurt to get that protein in, and then I also get blueberries with this meal. And then instead of just 1 Ezekiel English muffin, I get 2 of those. I'm going to add some of my sea salt to this meal, in addition to some potassium salt. I do a little bit of these in each meal, a little bit on the yogurt. Gotta love salty yogurt. And that is meal 1 going in, and then we've got Bodywork to go get to. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, we are about to go to Dragon's Lair for an appointment at the torture room with Miguel. This will be my 3rd time getting worked on by him, and I'm really looking forward to it because every time he has worked on me, he's very specific. He like pinpoints certain spots and he just like opens up my muscles so much more. Like I have so much more mobility. He's worked on my quads, he's worked on my lats, my traps. So right now I think I need him to work on my tricep for sure. And then probably my quads or even my hamstrings. But
I would say quads and hammies.
Quads and hammies.
Yeah, and glutes. Like just to open everything up.
Yeah. And I'm just cooking up some rice before we go, so we have that for meal 2 when we get back. I used to be such a non-believer in rice cookers. I would always make rice on the stove or in my Instant Pot. But then Tolga got us this Japanese rice cooker. It never burns. It's always perfect, even if you do too much water, which this looks like too much water.
How much rice you put in? How many cups?
1.5 cups of rice, so 3 cups of water, but that's way too much.
You should be fine. Rice cooker has its settings that it will figure it out.
Yeah.
Why do you buy the expensive one?
It sings to you when it's done. This is said rice cooker. I don't know what it is. What's the brand?
Shushijiro.
Maybe it's Fuzzy Logic.
What?
Oh, I don't know. It says Fuzzy Logic. Sushijiro? Oh.
Zoji Surushi.
What?
Whatever the fuck that says.
I was so off. Okay. This is the rice cooker we have. It's literally just a white rice setting. See? It sings to you. Okay. That's in the rice cooker. We're going to go to this appointment. It's always so cold in here.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Hi.
I think it was the restroom.
Okay, cool.
Usual.
Filming. Oh, I've seen you.
So, yeah, how are you?
Good to see you.
Hey, good.
Nice to meet you.
I just got finished with Miguel at Torture Room here at Dragon's Lair in Vegas. And as you can see, he was filming for his YouTube at the same time. So Tolga got a little bit of behind the scenes of some of the body work he did on me. As you can see from that, he's just super detail oriented. And I think just pinpointing in on my weaknesses in my cuts and pretty much where my fascia is super bound up that it's holding me back from either improving that muscle tissue or making it more visible, or even as he explains, if you want to go follow his YouTube, he explains a lot about how just opening up that fascia gives you so much more opportunity to fill that muscle with blood, fresh blood, carbohydrates, and really fill out the muscle. But he really understands muscle when it comes to bodybuilders. So go ahead and check out his channel. He should probably have that full video with me up shortly, so I will link him here. But now it's Tolga's turn, so he's in there, and we are short on a few groceries. So we're gonna go to the grocery store, get some veggies, and egg whites should be coming, so I'm not going to go and get egg whites. I think that we should expect a package from Muscle Egg today, so let's go get some veggies. Alright, groceries, just got a couple bags of peppers, some zucchini, and squash. Thankfully Tolga had a shirt in the car because I was about to walk in there and just my sports bra. I kind of forgot about that. But I've never shopped a grocery outlet in Vegas before. The one in San Diego is always excellent. But the one here had a very small selection, and I don't think it is very much of a bargain market, or maybe everything is expensive everywhere, but I just didn't want to go all the way to Costco for some veggies because I'd rather wait until we need a meat stock up. But I'm just going to wait till Tolga gets out of this appointment, and then I'm going to go home, have meal 2, and I've got a lot of work to get to today. So we just got home, and what did I say? I knew this was going to come exactly after we needed it. So check this out. What did you get? How many did you get?
Just a normal 2.
Oh.
Because it comes as a 2-pack.
Oh yeah.
They just put it in a really big box so it's frozen.
That is true. It's very well refrigerated in here. There. Alright, yeah, these are 8 pounds. That's not how you measure liquid. Hold on.
It's a gallon.
Is this a gallon? It feels like more than a gallon.
Because it's frozen.
I guess so. 8 pounds. Okay, well, it's 2 gallons of egg whites, and they come in 2 packs. You get a little bit of a discount that way. But this is what we've been doing because I think I've said in my previous videos, like, it's so hard to find egg whites at Costco. And that's where we usually get them. If not, you're buying like singular $7 cartons of egg whites every single time. So much more cost efficient, so much more convenient. We usually never run out. We just timed it a little bit off this time. But Muscle Egg, I do have an affiliate link with them. So you do get, I believe, a 10% or 15% discount. But I'll put the link here in this video so you guys can check them out if you need egg whites. But they also have flavored egg whites. Tolga likes them. I like my egg whites plain. I'm a huge egg lover, so I've never had an issue eating eggs. But if you're not a fan of eggs and you want to turn it into like a flavored egg white pancake with a little bit of cream of rice, that's what these are perfect for, the flavored ones. But yeah, got these. We're all good now. Time for meal 2. Tolga's prepping these veggies for me. Thank you very much, or for us. But I've got some asparagus here. I'm gonna have some white rice. And then I usually have fish, but right now I'm just really feeling chicken. And I've ordered some Hummus Fit Chipotle grilled chicken. This is competition approved, so there's only 1 gram of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 26 grams of protein for this chicken. But it just makes it so much easier when I'm not in the mood to air fry some fish to just have some already prepped chicken. And especially when I'm traveling, it just makes it so much easier. I can send an order to my Airbnb or wherever I'm staying, and then I have my meal preps for the week. But Hummus Fit, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'm very excited about being with this brand, and I do have a discount code for you guys. It is code PHENOM. You already know I love the muffins from there, but their meals are actually incredible as well, so be sure to try them. Perfect. This is frozen, so I'm gonna heat this up first. It smells so good. Okay, I'm also going to have some asparagus with that. I've added 150 grams of white rice. It is my high day, so that's a very nice amount of rice. And 75 grams of pineapple. There is meal 2. Can't forget. Flavor Gang sauce. We're gonna do this one. I think it'll be nice with the Chipotle chicken. And there is our meal 2. Isn't she lovely? Very hungry for this right now.
How long have you been here for the time?
Okay, Tolga's also prepping the red pickled onions that we make for the week. So I'm gonna let him show you guys how we do it, but pretty much, oh, my eyes are watering from the onion. So we mandolin the red onion, super thin slices. Are your eyes watering?
No.
Mine are. This time we're adding some garlic in. And then you just do a 1-to-1 ratio of vinegar to hot water until the onions are covered. Keep them in a sealed container And then honestly, they pickle within like 5-6 hours or so, but they're really good to put on every single meal. They're hot pink, so they're even more enjoyable. And that is how we make them. All right, I have made myself a second cup of coffee. That is my limit for the day, but I definitely need it to get this work done. I have a few check-ins to go through, and then I've got a call later tonight, so I'm just going to fit my meals in between work time, so I'll see you guys after that. Time for meal 3, which is my cream of rice meal. The same meal you guys have seen me make for months now. Today I'm doing a combination of the lemon pound cake and the strawberry. I get 75 grams for my high carb day. So I'm gonna do half and half.
What?
Hot water, about that much. Mix her up carefully. 1 minute in the microwave. It bubbled up nicely. I'm gonna stick it in the freezer because I think I added too much water. So it needs to solidify a little bit better because I'm not drinking hot soup right now. In the meantime, let's make my protein. I've got the Mutant Iso Surge. This is the chocolate flavor. 40 grams. And 100 grams of banana. Beloved baby spoon. And 10 grams of nut butter. And we have meal number 3. I have work to get back to, so I'm gonna eat this, get my work done, and I'll probably see you guys at meal 4.
I'm just very bad with dates. So.
Okay, I've been staring at a computer screen for way too long, so now it is time for meal 4, which is just some salmon, some sweet potato, and veggies. And I keep it simple, so I literally cook my salmon from frozen, pre-weighed out, throw it in there, 20 minutes on bake at 400, and then like halfway through I add my sweet potatoes in, cook it all together. I'm gonna show you guys my genius sweet potato cooking hack, okay? So, get our bowl. We have 150 grams of sweet potato for today. Already pre-chopped it, raw sweet potato, okay? I weigh it out. Oh, I'm used to 100 on low carb days, so this is very nice. Okay, now next step is to get a wet paper towel. Okay, so took some paper towel, ran it under water, squeezed it out, now it's damp, okay? Take this, you cover your sweet potato, that way it keeps some moisture in, it's gonna steam it. We microwave it for 2 minutes, and then it really only needs like 10 minutes in the air fryer. So once the salmon's halfway done cooking, I throw it in, and it's perfect. We're matching. Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. You flex? Bigger than me.
Meal 4. We have I'm not going to use silverware, sockeye salmon. I like the skin. I'm trying to salvage this. Okay, give up.
Especially since we don't get farm raised.
We don't get what?
Farm raised?
Farm raised, yeah. No.
Is that farm raised?
No, this is...
Why am I putting that there?
This is Atlantic
We're going to Costco tomorrow too.
sockeye.
Big shop. Big shop.
Okay. We have 150 grams of Atlantic sockeye salmon, some peppers, zucchini, squash in there. It's burnt. it's burned. I let it sit too long in the air fryer, but it's usually perfect.
Usually it's perfect, yeah.
My sweet potato. And here are the pickled onions from earlier. They're not fully pickled, but...
Wait, we're not done.
Well, they usually get much pinker. Like, as they sit, it's always better with time. Anything that's pickled.
I think I may have put too much forward.
No, that's gonna be okay. Maybe. But yeah, just a little bit of pickled red onion. It's perfect, babe. 55 grams of pineapple. Here's the meal. Ta-da. It's missing one thing. The sweet poppy sauce. This is just the perfect, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's, oh my gosh, I guess there are poppy seeds in it. I never even thought about that. Are there poppy seeds in it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not spelled poppy like poppy seed, it's spelled poppy. But I'm not going to say that again.
Smoking poppy is the spicy one.
Yeah, I don't like the spicy one as much. This is just the perfect, like, sweet, savory. It just makes every meal taste, like, addicting. Okay. Here's meal 4. Gonna eat this, watch something on TV, and wait for meal 5, and then I'm gonna go to bed. All right, final meal for the night is just some Greek yogurt, protein. This is a strawberry isopure. And then I've got 100 grams of strawberries, 100 grams of blueberries, and then 10 grams of dark chocolate here. So I'm gonna enjoy this, watch some YouTube, and go to bed. I hope you enjoyed this day in the lifestyle content. I'd like to incorporate this and some gym content leading up to my show. So let me know what else you guys want to see here. What parts of my day you'd like to see more of. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.